successful, you will see that how. Then steps and processes leading to privatization of airports. I mean, whether we privatize in this country or that country, by and large, the basics will remain the same. We will fine-tune them as per the requirement of particular airport, the country and the city and the region. Like Asia Pacific is growing in a very large way, so the conditions for the implementation of this. Then we analyzed. When I say we, means the government. They analyzed as to where have we gone wrong, why the investors are not coming forward. Then we fine-tuned it and came out with a new model which has worked well. And I'm sure a lot of other countries will emulate this new model because it makes more sense. There are good reasons to go by this, and that's just about maybe 3 or 4 months old model. And this time the process was hastened, just because it was done well. So that's the advantage of doing a post-mortem of what we have done and then arriving at new solutions from time to time. So the new approach to be followed in privatization henceforth, which is a special purpose vehicle. Dedicated SPV allows for the segregation of all assets and liabilities linked to the private provisions of services. That's very clear. The PPP payment mechanism is a prime defining feature. The private party can be paid by collecting fees from the service users, by the government, or by a combination of the two, with the common defining characteristics that payment is contingent on performance. The options for a payment mechanism can depend on the functions of the private party. I mean, private party would commit themselves to certain things. Their performance will be observed, evaluated, analyzed, and remuneration will be proportionately discharged. Now, ICAO's definition, as I said, we are more bound to this kind of a definition, and very notably those contained in policy on safety, security, and charges in document 9082. Security is of much concern. Like I mentioned that, like for instance, Delhi airport is the only airport in the country which is hypersensitive, because all the heads of the countries and the leaders, they all land up in Delhi, and we have to provide the utmost security with so many movements at the airport all the time. It's a major difference between the business model of an airline and a business model of airport. The advantage, what was that airport, Thomas?
Ashgabat.
Ashgabat, where is it?
Tajikistan.
Kazakhstan, okay. So, but there are several such airports where the infrastructure is sitting and doing nothing, and there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, like you rightly said, you have to still air condition them, you still have to clean them, you still have to oil the machinery, escalators and elevators and all, whether you use or you don't use them. So that is a very important, significant thing, is built as much is importantly required.
Also, if I can just add to that, I think
sure.
What goes along with that is the need to design for maintenance, design for operational use, yes. Right? So yes. I'm thinking of another airport in the Middle East that you're probably familiar with, that has such high ceilings that if you want to change a light bulb, you have to bring a team of 5 people with a boom lift and close out the floor for half an hour just to bring in the equipment and change a freaking light bulb. So now, if you're going to change a $10 light bulb, well, guess what? You're better off changing all the light bulbs in one go, because otherwise you're not going to come back every single day with that. So you do it once for a year, and you're done. So that is something that is designed not for maintenance. It's designed to look good, but it's just not practical, and it's very expensive to do.
Yes, you're right. I mean, it's nice to have an elegant structure. It's nice to, because as we said, that as you come in the airport, that's the first thing. But people with trolleys, with their little handbags, when they draw it, they find a little resistance in the carpet. I would rather have a nice, clean, tile kind of thing. It should be elegant to look at. It should not be so harsh that it hurts your eyes. But then it doesn't mean that you have to have a 5 or 7-star hotel at an airport. So I'm fully with that, because but most of the airports are always competing for architectural awards. They want good looking, best looking, and better than what they saw in the last airport. big chandeliers and this and that. All that is not really required. I think in the end of efficiency phase, the courtesy that you extend to people, and the kind of gadgets you provide, you pass through your security without even being, it should not be obtrusive to you. An insight into Triple P's different structures. You see, again in PPP you can be